Welcome back to the Amanda Seales Show. It's your girl, Amanda Seales. And I got to give you all some information. So the International Criminal Court prosecutor Karim Khan has requested arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, another Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, and Hamas leaders Yahya Sinwar, who's considered to be the head of Hamas, as well as Mohammed Deif and Ismail Haniyeh. The allegations include Hamas leaders being accused of war crimes related to the October 7th attack, and Israeli leaders accused of war crimes in Gaza, including using starvation as a weapon and targeting civilians. Now, this has been one of those things where the headline comes out, but a lot of people aren't really sure what that actually means. It needs to be noted that America does not recognize the International Criminal Court as having jurisdiction over the law the law internationally. However, it recognized it when they wanted them to make a ruling for Russia invading Ukraine. So they essentially only care about it when it's in their favor. They are claiming that the International Criminal Court does not have jurisdiction. And when asked by journalist Matt Lee, when he asked Matt Miller, who is in the State Department, about who does have jurisdiction, he said Israel.
Wow. The fight is fixed.
So journalist Matt Lee was like, so basically if Palestine has an issue with Israel, they got to bring it to Israel. Like, do you hear what you're saying?
Yeah, that's like the police investigating themselves pretty much.
1000%. Now, Israel is also not a member of the ICC and does not recognize its authority. So these actions are seen as largely symbolic. And a lot of people feel like what is really going to come out of this is a continued turn in terms of international energy, so to speak, towards Israel. Now, something that I also felt was a real strong implication that I hadn't considered was the fact that by criminalizing Netanyahu and Yoav Gallant and the actions of them in Israel, it also makes the countries that are aligned with them a little bit more cautious about whether they want to continue to be aligned with them. Now, we've seen countries like Colombia distance themselves. We've seen a number of nations now say that they recognize Palestine as a state. But there really is something shifting here globally that a lot of people maybe just never thought they were going to see, particularly Palestinians. Now, all of these things that I'm telling you are facts. This is not opinion. I am stating to you like what is being said. And if any of these leaders travel to countries that are under the ICC, they can be arrested.
Okay.
So, France, England, etc. And a lot of the Israeli leaders, they do shopping trips and travel to these places. So they're kind of stuck right now.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think is also incredibly important to just acknowledge is the fact that they really did not, in these charges, place Israel at having the most responsibility. As you can see, they charged more Hamas leaders than Israel, and they're acting as if these allegations start on October 7th, when the investigation by Karim Khan actually started in 2014.
Okay.
So it's very odd that he is only citing this as a response to October 7th without the comprehensiveness of the actions of Israel since 2014. And one of the quotes that I saw that I thought was just really, it really struck me, was they said that this brings the world closer to holding Netanyahu accountable for his actions in the present, not based on history, because he loves to contextualize that this is all in response to the Holocaust. And it's like, well, that you wasn't even in the Holocaust. So you can't keep using that. But I really encourage you all to look more into this. And I know there's a lot of Black people that ask this continual question, but why should Black people care? Well, Black people, we have to care because this is what happens when we speak out and disrupt. All right. They just change the rules and move the goalposts, etc. all the time. And justice may move slowly, but our voices can help speed it up. And we have to remember that this was started by South Africa. And if anybody know about apartheid, it's them. Let me know your thoughts. 1-855-AMANDA-8. That's 1-855-262-6328. We'll be right back to the Amanda Seales Show. We up.